that has led to the brake no longer fitting. The tire would actually hit the brake, and see where the bridge is here? There's just not enough clearance. So I'm going to have to find a solution for that.
Hello. The last time I showed you a short video where I showed you my road bike, the brake. Oh, it didn't fit anymore. So this time I'm looking for a solution. I asked you for comments, and yeah, somebody commented. Thank you. See, I got this old frame. It's from a department store bike that somebody threw in the back alley, and it's had a bracket on there that's a steel bracket that would be quite solid, and it's got the same type of bridge. The brake is mounted on there. Worst case scenario, I could take that brake for my road bike, but no, I would not do that. This is not a very good brake, but the setup, it's almost the exact same thing, except this bracket right here where my fingers are, this could be modified into a bracket that will support my brake, and I will not need most of this. I will only need a small piece of it actually. It's a Tuesday evening and the weather isn't that great. I'm mostly doing this stuff outside, but we're gonna get there somewhere. We're gonna get this thing going sooner than, well, soon. Alright, time to cut this crank arm. It's pretty stubborn, but I got only 2 millimeters to cut. There. This is a high quality, lightweight aluminum. That's perfect for my bracket, I think. Right, here's the piece. So it'll go on like this. Now the hole that I have to drill in there, it has to be right on the edge and right in the center. But see how the hole in the bridge isn't completely covered by this? I don't know if that's really a bad thing, because yeah, I have to put a knurled washer there or something that will not let go. See where this hole is. It's I might have to file this out more. We'll see. Gotta go check how this fits. Now it's getting dark, My battery is dying, but I can show you what I've accomplished. Tomorrow, gonna finish this off. See, the bracket is in place. Now all I have to do is put the brake on there, and that's gonna be fine. Made from an old crank. I've been working on this brake last night, and well, now I'm back here and I'm trying to complete this. And it looks like it's almost perfect, but the key word here is almost. You know, when you have a very narrow range of the height the brake caliper can be. Before I started this, the problem was that the caliper was touching the tire, so the wheel wouldn't spin, which means it was too low. Now I made a beautiful little bracket. I call it beautiful because, well, it just fits. It's nice. Problem is that now I cannot adjust my brake properly. I'll show you what I'm talking about. See how the brake pad on this side is like it's higher than it should be. And if you look at the angle of the seat stay and the angle of the brake, well, it's not ideal. The problem is that I don't get full use of this elongated hole in order to adjust the brake pad downwards. So the brake will have to go on at a slightly different angle still, and I'm just trying to wreck my head about how I'm gonna accomplish that. Think the grinder is called for, so that this, where this sits right there, right where my finger is there, if I can cut this at a slightly different angle, force the brake to go into a different position. I think that's all I can do. So this is almost more grinding and filing and stuff than I was ever planning to do, but I need the rear brake and I need this one to work because, well, I bought it for this bike. My criticism with Shimano is, like, look at, why not make these things just a little bit longer? I'm just gonna file this out a bit more, and this should lower the position of my bracket on that bridge. Grinder. I had to grind a nut on the brake assembly as well as the bracket itself. So I tinkered, and I think it's gonna work now. Let me just attach everything and then I'll show you. So what you saw there, it's something you sometimes end up doing when you build a so-called Franken bike. This bike was built from parts, some new, such as those brakes. I paid quite a bit of money for them. Now the frame with that bridge where the brake goes, it was used, it was actually discarded. I totally stripped it, repainted it. There are videos on this channel where you can follow exactly what I did. And the last ride with this bike, well, it ended with a broken spoke in the front. Wobble, wobble, wobble. 70 kilometers to get back home. And the rear tire went flat. Now, the tires that are on there right now, they're two identical ones. They're the same kind. They're Continental. Yeah, they're good tires other than that. Well, I'll let you know if anything goes wrong, but I think I'll be ready for another big ride with this thing. Yeah, I like riding long distances with my road bike. How can I describe it? It's just like flying. Before you know it, you covered 50K, and then you just go on a little more, and you know, it feels good. So this is why I love this bike. Well, I'm riding it. Brake test? Oh yeah, it's working.